Long queues were seen at fuel stations in many areas across the country today.
Pope committee, Ranil's committee, we paid for the gas. Yesterday they said gas was coming. Day before they said it's coming. We have got 100 cylinders here. 100 cylinders. There are more than 300 in the queue. We are on the road. We should be contributing to the economy for the country to go forward. We are always standing on queues. See the people going for work. Housewives without cooking. Small children without going to school. Taxi drivers also here. And this is the reality of the country. What shame this is. Human waste of time, human resource. Standing in the queue. This is the contribution, my contribution today for the economy.
A group of police officers who attempted to obtain fuel in cans at the Talugama filling station had to return empty-handed after the people objected to it. Fuel was not distributed to any fuel station in Kandy this morning. Only one fuel station in Kandy had received fuel stocks by this evening. Several three-wheel drivers had come to the fuel station carrying the fuel tank of the three-wheelers. Fuel was distributed only to employees attached to essential services at the Gaul Ford Cooperative gas outlet today. A heated situation was reported when government servants were seen in a separate queue to purchase fuel. The police officers then removed their motorbikes from the area. Fuel was only distributed at the Lanka IOC filling station in the Ampara town. A heated situation was reported when government servants were seen in a separate queue to purchase fuel. The Sipetco filling station in Kurunegala received stocks of fuel this evening. Our correspondent reported that people have been in the queue to obtain fuel since early this morning. The Lanka IOC filling station in Kurunegala received a stock of petrol this morning.
Unloading of the fuel tankers that arrived in Sri Lankan waters began last morning, and the distribution of fuel across Sri Lanka began today. Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijesekara made a statement in Parliament yesterday saying that payments were made to the fuel tankers a day before, and unloading began last morning. Speaking in Parliament yesterday, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that the Sri Lankan government is capable of providing fuel without interruptions until the second week of June. The Private Bowser Owners Association also said that the distribution of petrol across the island began last night. They unloaded the fuel tanker last night. It contains 19,000 metric tons of 92-octane petrol and 9,000 metric tons of 95-octane petrol, which is a grand total of 28,000 metric tons of petrol. We began the distribution process last night. We have been distributing diesel to all fuel stations across the island as well.
Long queues of people waiting to purchase gas cylinders were also seen across the country. People demanding Laugh's gas cylinders took to the streets in Dehiwala today.
කහපාට ගෑස් වලට කිසි කෙනෙක් කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට මේ සිලින්ඩර ටික අරගෙන හරි සිලින්ඩරේ වටිනාකම අපිට දෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම දෙන්නෙත් නැහැ කම්පැනියෙන්.
මේ ගෑස් තියන් අපි මොනවා කරන්නද පොල් ගානද මේවා තියාගෙන. අපි ජීවත් මොන අපිට කහපාට ගෑස් නේද? ලංකාවේ නිල් පාට ගෑස් විතර තියෙන ලංකාවේ කොතනකවත් නැද කහපාට ගෑස් ගේන්නේ.
This was the situation at later gas outlets in Dehiwala today.
අපිට ඉන්සුලින් ගහනවා ඊයේ උදේ ඉඳන් ඉන්සුලින් උත් නැහැ කණ්ඩත් නැහැ.
රේද උදේ 4:00 ඉඳන් අපි ඉන්නවා. එල්ලි වෙනකම්ම ඉන්නවා. අපි මෙතන යන්නේ අපිට කණ්ඩ නැහැ. ගෙවල් වල උයා ගන්න විදියක් නැහැ. මොනවද මේ කරන්නේ?
This was the situation in Kahawa, Ambalangoda.
ඒ අප්පච්චි කියන්නේ අපේ ගෙදර තාත්තානේ අපිට කන්න බොන්න දෙන්නේ. නමුත් රටේ අප්පච්චිට බැරුණා මේ දරුවෝ ටිකට කන්න බොන්නයි. බෙහෙත් හේත් ටික පොඩි දරුවෙකුට පෙනඩෝල් සිරප් ටිකක් ගන්න තැනක් නැහැ. 60 ළමයි ඡන්දය අරගෙන ඇයි හැංගිලා ඉන්නේ?
Although a lorry carrying gas cylinders arrived at the gas outlet, the stock was not enough for the crowd that had gathered at the location. Another group held a protest opposite the gas outlet in Ambalangoda. Police had to intervene in order to solve the matter. The police also intervened in the distributing process at gas outlets in Badulla. We had issues in unloading the consignment of 2,000 metric tons of gas that reached Sri Lanka on Friday due to inclement weather. Although we planned to distribute 80,000 gas cylinders, we were only able to distribute 8,000 gas cylinders. But we distributed 35,000 gas cylinders in Bowsers across the country. We had to distribute a majority of them in areas out of Colombo because there were lorries that had arrived from those areas a few days ago. Therefore, 30,000 were sent outstation and 5,000 were distributed in Colombo. Today, we plan to distribute 50,000 gas cylinders across the country.
අද දවසේ අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ගෑස් සිලින්ඩර් 50000ක් ලංකාව පුරා බෙදා හරින්න.